Hello everyone, welcome back to our one block world. And if you guys didn't catch the stream on Sunday at 6 p.m. reduced streams, we did some resource gathering. We're trying to get some diamonds, but we built this little extension down here, and basically we created a not so great, but it's a working mob farm. Um, Nothing was in there at the moment, but we did have some spawns in it while we were on stream, and like I said, we gathered up some resources. I think I oh no, there he is. I thought I knocked that sheep off. Whoa. Um, we really want to do some fishing, right? Number one, we need diamonds to get some diamond tools. We need a diamond pickaxe to make up for the mistake I did over there with the enchantment table. But I think we could do like a little pond over here and do some fishing and maybe have some luck getting some enchanted bows or things like that. And if a creeper happens to spawn in over here, which is why I have the dirt block there and I use an empty hand. We did have an explosion, but if I could always place this back real quick if I'm thinking properly. Um, Not quite like that, but we can do this little number here and attack some feet, which is basically what we were thinking for creepers. But I mean, this probably, I mean, it's going to work for skeletons too, right? We can get in there. What we really need is like a maybe like a slab here and a couple half slabs here or something like that. I know we definitely don't want these guys coming out and knocking us off, but at the same time it's going to be pretty hard to get a hit on a skeleton with a bow in your face. We weren't able to get water in here to push them to us, which it would have been ideal. We do have a shield. Let's use our shield. But this is a good little way to get some bones and maybe even some gunpowder. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's a way to. We won't have an elytra in this world or anything like that, and I don't know if we'll need gunpowder or TNT or anything like that. Um, but um, we, yeah, can't really creeper proof it without making it where other mobs can't spawn either, as far as I know. And I mean, we actually have a bow now, so I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's not a good bow, but it is a bow. And again, it's a good way to get bone meal so that we can do things like. Did I just take damage? So that we can do things like bone meal over here around our walkways and stuff like that, and just we probably don't want the grass, right? But a few flowers spread around help bring a little bit of life to the area. And I mean, we can do this along the whole walkway, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to gather some blocks, and before we before we can make a lake to fish out of, we are going to need a ton of dirt, and well, we have very little. I didn't even have enough to finish the path out there, and we need a little bit more wood for the fencing too. So we want to get that done today, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me grab that. Um, right here, as you can see, the ground didn't get to come all the way, and the fencing fell a little bit short. So we need a little more spruce wood for that, just to kind of finish that up. And I'm not really sure if we need a gate or anything like that, but I would like to take care of that today. Like I said, our little pond. And if we can get enough dirt, maybe do something to separate our cows off into another little pen, and maybe our horses and things like that as well. We don't have a saddle. I'm pretty sure we don't. So we can't really ride our horses, and I'm not sure that I would want to. But we would like to have some pets, and we do have a couple parrots in there. If they haven't flown away, that you guys will get to see because we're gonna work on taming whatever we can. And the parrots will take inside, and if we can get our hands on a music disc via our mob farm, I guess would be probably the only way. But if we can get our hands on a music disc, then I don't see why we couldn't make a jukebox and do some dancing with our parrots. Also, I asked about the enchantment table, and I got a suggestion to go ahead and put it in the base, so we're going to take care of that. We've got a lot to do today. I don't know how many of them projects we'll be able to get to, but we definitely want to get to that island out there. And we're going to work on, these are the projects that I just mentioned that we're going to work on. We're going to get as much of it done today as we can, and what we can't, we'll finish up in the next episode when we go off to one of those other two out there. Or maybe we go to this closer one here after that one. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. We're going to go there today. Do we go to one of those two next episode? If so, which one? Or do we go to this one over here? I'll let you guys decide. But right now, I'm going to get to work, and then I'll show you what I've got, and we'll go check that out. Should be a lot of fun. Alright, so I've done a little bit of work, and then I realized that I didn't quite think some things through. I'll show you exactly what I mean. By the way, I mentioned it on stream, but I didn't mention it for this video, so if you missed the stream, the reason why the fencing is here is solely so that if something goes wrong and I panic or whatever, I don't get knocked off the edges like when the zombies were shooting at me earlier. And during the time I was doing what I was doing, I came over here, I did this, and there was a baby zombie in there and a grown zombie, and the baby zombie hopped out. And if not for the fences, I would have been gone because I was building, so I had my shield not in my shield slot, and they were zombie villagers. So we did get a couple villager spawn eggs. I'm not sure if how that's going to work with the trading or whatever, but we decided we were going to do a villager trading hall and at least get like a mending villager, or maybe maybe mending and a protection 4 kind of thing, because we don't want our armor breaking on us in the middle of the big fight. Don't know how that's going to go down. And I did get a little bit of a pond here going, and I realized I couldn't make a fishing rod because we didn't have any string. And lo and behold, as I was going to tell you guys that was a mistake. Sure enough, there was a spider in our farm, and I was able to get that. So that worked out perfectly. And I believe that's only one stick. But I'm going to go ahead and just grab that little stack, I guess. I would like to point something else out before we get too much farther. So I did get the cows over there in their own little fence, some of them. Um, that one over there, it'll just get butchered. And we can now breed up our cows and have a little bit more secure of a food line than what we have been having. And I'm not sure how this is going to work on Skyblock, or this one block, anyways. So hopefully, by fishing in this, we can get something. I guess we're going to find out. And the grass spread pretty quickly, so I'm happy about that. It might need to be like a 5 by 5 or something like that. I may have to make this a little bit bigger. No, I guess not. Well, we also, I guess, are going to get some fish and stuff like that right there. The Nautilus shells and things like that aren't going to do us any good, but maybe we can get some books to help add to our armor. And this also help get us some levels, help level us up along with the mob grinder, because, I mean, let's face it, the mob grinder's a little bit slow. And right now I don't even have a proper way to push the mobs to us. We had considered doing something with tripwires, but we don't have any tripwire hooks. Don't know if that's even something we can get access to in this map or not. But also, so we figured a pressure plate, which would use water buckets to dispensers to shoot water and flush the mobs to us, which is an excellent idea. That's everything. We can create all that stuff. The only drawback to that is we have one bow, the one I got during this video. So that might take a little bit. But if that works out, we could put layers on that thing, or it gives us options, to make it a little bit better of a grinder than what it is. But right now, there's no point in us sitting here and doing the fishing. I have no idea what these things are, and I'm guessing you guys are as anxious as I am to find out. Let's get crouched. I did place a piece of cobblestone here to help hold me a little steady. I didn't think that the little dirt walkways were viable for what we got going on here. I thought we need a little bit better paths than that going for this right here. And let's get the shield out of our face. Yeah, I didn't have it in the shield spot when I needed it, but there it is anyways, after the fact, right? And this isn't going to line up perfectly, but we can adjust it as needed. And we got our bee flying around down there. So, seeing as we already had a ton of cobblestone, it wasn't really much of an issue. I filled up my inventory mining over here in this area one time, and we got the dirt needed to do that over there. I think there's like, what's in my inventory is what's left of the dirt, one piece. And, I mean, we did gather a little bit more cobblestone, but I also had toyed around with the idea of smelting it down into stone so that we could get some nice little design stuff. And I think I'm going to do that so that we can add a little bit more personality into our walkway here, or maybe just leave this a cobblestone walkway, but do something a little bit fancier for the villager trading hall. And again, I'm not sure how that's going to work out with the villager spawn eggs, but we'll find out once we get that built. I don't know if we have like 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them. I don't know if they're a one-time use, or if we can just use one and bring in all the villagers we want, or what. If that's the case, we'll bring in the protections and the unbreakings and the sharpnesses and things like that, and get basic stuff. And it looks like I'm a little bit short. So, since I didn't see that coming, I'm going to do some more mining on our block over here and get us set up. And once I get some more blocks, I'll do a little bit more fishing too and see if I have any luck. And once I get some more blocks and get that taken care of, um, we'll finish this and see what's going on with this little thing right here. This little, I don't know. It's like a hot air balloon attached to a building of some sort. Um, really want to see what's going on there, and we're about to find out. Let me get some more grinding done, and we'll see what happens. Well, somehow a creeper spawned in our house, which means it's not quite as secure as I thought it was, but I took care of him. I did extend that out another, well, 64 blocks, with three across, so uh, not quite, so a third of 64 in length, but because I had found more cobblestone in the chest after I was fishing. Now, I did get a couple tripwire hooks from fishing, so I mean, that is an option, which I think may make it a little bit easier to do the redstone than the pressure plate, just because, I mean, maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure that part out when we get the bows for the dispensers. Um, no mobs in there, so wasn't able to get any more items the couple times I checked. But we are definitely about to find out what's going on here. Just a few more blocks, and we're gonna have to go up a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go up a little bit. We have a stone cutter. We could use stairs. We're gonna do this little trick here, and okay, that didn't quite work. All right, so there goes that. Now we may not have quite enough blocks. Um, that that will be a bummer if that's the case. Let's actually, it looks like we are here. Oh, we got the mushroom stem stuff going on. What I would like to do though before we go any farther is get these torches here, these extra torches, and we need to make sure that no mobs are going to be spawning on this path, blocking us off from our exit there. If it turns dark before we get back, and at the same time it adds a little bit more of the anticipation, right? So what do we have here? A Power 5 book and a couple of zombie spawn eggs. That's interesting. Okay. A Power 5 book and a couple of zombie spawn eggs. So I'm guessing we can probably only use the egg one time. That would be my guess. Let's head down here to our mob farm and see if we've got anything in there. And if not, let's try out this zombie spawn eggs and see how they go. We've got this Power 5 book. That's a good book to have on a bow, that's for sure. We definitely want a Power 5 bow to fight the dragon. No mobs in there. Whoa! He spawned out here. Maybe we go in the box. Let's eat. We don't want to lose the levels that we're going to get from this, right? Yeah, so the spawn eggs have a one-time use. That's interesting. I like to see what kind of enchantments are on this helmet. Protection 3 is not a bad enchantment. That might be the helmet we wear through the nether to keep the piglins off of us. Wow. Let's go throw that in our valuables chests for the time being, along with our Power 5 book. We didn't fish the book up, but we've got it, right? Like, okay, and these are our villager spawn eggs. We've got 2 of them. They come in chest over there where the ores are. So I mean that, it may be possible to get even more of them than that. I mean, I'd say we got quite a bit done today. We managed to make it over to that area over there. We got our cows over in their own little pen, so we can just breed them up and have access to food. We got us a little pond to fish out of. We finished up our little area down here, which was a little insecure, but yeah, I'm really liking the way this is turning out. And we have our cobblestone path there now. So again, in the comments below, do we go to one of those? If so, which one? Or do we go to this one right here first? What do we go to next episode? Also, next episode, I'd like to maybe put a trading hall like right here. I think would be a good spot for it. So I'm going to have to do a lot of resource gathering and things like that. But I think things are really starting to come along. I could even potentially... Yeah, I think the trading hall over here, I think that's going to be the way to go. So yeah, let me know, what do you guys think of the series so far? If you're enjoying it, if you have an opinion on where we should go next and things like that. But just remember, we were supposed to try and set up our enchantment table, but we still don't have a diamond pickaxe to be able to grab our enchantment table. So we'll wait until next episode to do that. Again, it was recommended that that be done in our house here. So what I was thinking was maybe somehow putting it up here in the ceiling. I think that would be really cool. And then we just, use a table up there. Or we could move this ladder over to the corner. I mean, we have options, right? But I really like the idea of it in the ceiling. Or like I say, we can move the ladder over there. And we could make a little enchantment station right over this way. Let me know your opinions on that. Up top. Or do we move the ladder over and make a little area here in the bedroom? On the floor area here. Floor level. Next episode, we definitely get diamonds. move the enchantment table. It's going to be a grind to get 3 diamonds to do that, but we're up for it, right? And actually, we have... Oh, we have no diamonds. Okay. We did have a couple diamonds. Can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was... Okay, let's not talk about that world. My bad. Well, if you're enjoying the series, let me know in the comments below. The next video you get will be from Forever Bedrock or our Bedrock Survival Let's Play world. And again, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you're not already subscribed, then do so. It helps the channel out a lot. It helps me out a lot, and it helps YouTube recommend our videos to other people who might enjoy them. And we're on the road to 100 subscribers. We're currently at 58 at the time of recording this. So, you know, we got a long ways to go to get to 1K. But 100 is our goal right now. And if you do subscribe, remember to ring that bell so you don't get so that you do get notifications and you never miss out on another episode. And I will see each and every one of you in the next video.